Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today I will deliver lecture 2 of week 3 and we will continue with chapter 3, Office Automation. First of all, I will give you the recap of previous lesson. In our previous lesson we have discussed so far about Office Automation and MS Word. Office Automation is a software that provides you the facility to create, process, store and communicate the information. It is a complete, it could be a complete package along with various software components like MS Office. MS Office is the office automation software and it includes the components like MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Excel and many others. And first of all we have discussed about MS Word. MS Word is a word processing software that is used to create, edit and print the documents. And we have studied about various components of the MS Word like ribbon, tabs, quick access toolbar and etc. Today we will learn that how to create a blank document in MS Word. To create a blank document in MS Word, you will click on Office button as we have learned in our previous lecture and then select the new option. When you selected the new option, you will see a dialog box as shown in the image. Select the blank document option and double click that. A blank document will be created and you can start typing in that document. Here you can see that after clicking the Office button you have a drop down menu and various options are here, and among these options you have the option to save your document and print your document. After finishing your task, after finishing your typing, you will click on Save As button to save your document. There are two options, Save and Save As. What is the difference between them? Save option is used to change the save the changes in already existing document with the same name, and Save As option is used to save the existing document with a new name or a new document with a new name. Inserting and editing text. Now after creating a new document, blank document, you have to type the text. You will what will you do? You will place your mouse in the on your document and click it. You will see an insertion point or a cursor, blinking cursor. Start typing and your text will appear at the insertion point. Typing will be done by using the keyboard. Here you can see few shortcut keys for cursor movement. For moving the cursor to the beginning of the line, press the home key on the keyboard. To move the cursor to the end of the line, press the end key. To move the cursor to the top of the document, press Ctrl key along with home key. And to move the cursor to the end of the document, press Ctrl key along with end key. Copy and cut. There are various ways to copy and cut the text. Here you can see that for copying and cutting the text by any method, you have to first select the text. Select the required text. Click on the Home tab and in the clipboard group, as you have seen in the image. In the clipboard group, select the copy, cut or paste command. Another method of copying and cutting the text is you have to select the text and then right click on the selected text. A shortcut menu will appear and there you can also see the commands for cut, copy and paste. After copying and cutting the text, place your cursor on the required location in the document and click on the paste option. Inserting symbols in MS Word. Here you have to click on the insert tab. First of all you have to place your cursor on the required location on your document where you want to insert your symbol. Then click on the insert tab and click on the symbols option. You will see various symbols and more symbols can be inserted by using the more symbols option. Here when you will click on more symbols, a dialog box will appear, and from this you can select your desired symbol and click on the insert button as shown in the image. This is the end of our lecture. Today we have discussed about inserting symbols, copying and cutting, and how to open a new document. Assignment. You have to practice and learn all these tasks at home. This is the end of our lecture. Hope you understood the lecture, and we will meet again in our next lecture. Thank you.